Scales. Most violinists' least favorite thing to practice are actually my favorite thing to practice. They are not the vegetables of your practice session meal, but they are the water, and they are the kind of the lifeblood of getting to really know the fingerboard. There's many ways to practice scales. You can practice with the Carl Flesch method, where you're taking one specific pathway up and down. There are other modes where you're practicing going up and down one string. There's the Galamian method, where there's, again, one prescribed kind of, I call it the highway. So you start from the bottom and you're going across. Usually maybe you hit third position on the A string, and then you start coming up the E string and then back down. Scales and arpeggios help me to get to know my instrument and the pathway, all the little pathways. So I actually really like to go across. I love to figure out all the ways I can get from one spot to another spot, and all the different fingerings and all the combinations of fingers. For me, it's very mathematical, and it's kind of like doing a crossword puzzle. Every time I pick up the instrument and try to explore using different scales. The thing I really love to do is connecting different scales. If you're playing a composition and it's in E major, and it goes from E major to D major, I love finding all the ways of connecting those two sounds. And for me, it gives me so much more freedom. So that if I'm in any key and I really want to, if I'm in a key and I really want to go to another place on my instrument, I just know exactly where it is. So if we're going back to that Deep River example, learning my scales and arpeggios helps me to freely move around the piece, so that when I actually play what's written down, that feels like a choice too. So I actually feel quite free as I'm playing what the composer has requested me to play.